All right, welcome back. Joining us again is national home staging expert Johnathan Miller. Now today, listen, get your notepad and your pen out. You will definitely want to take notes on this one. We're talking about staging your home totally free of charge. So refreshing your home, making it look great for the spring, and not spending a penny. Johnathan, how are folks expected to do this?
There are so many people out there who are going to be in shock with this. The fact that I'm talking about doing something for free. It's just such a rarity. But you can actually stage your home yourself and do it for free. First thing you have to look at, you need to rearrange the furniture. Your furniture, 9 times out of 10, should not stay the way you live with it, pushed up against the walls, blocking a walkway, this or that. You know, we set up our homes to live in, but when you're showing a home, you need to make sure you have clear pathways, things like that. So first thing you can do, pull all that furniture out of the room, give the carpet a good clean, put it back in different positions. It's gonna make it feel like you've got a whole new space, but also it's gonna refresh it and make it more inviting to anyone looking at your house.
Isn't that just called feng shui? Good old.
It is.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's right. But that's, no, it's a good
different
tip.
segment, but yes.
Yes, it's a good tip to remember. All right, number 2.
So, declutter your bookshelves. If you have built-ins, any type of shelving in your home, if it's a shelf that can be actually moved out, go ahead and move it on out. Open up the room a little bit more with it, but if you've got built-ins, I say clear off about 50 to 75% of them. Put back only decorative items, things that aren't that interesting, especially if you're selling, things that are gonna show people what storage they have. Storage looks less if you have it crammed full of stuff. So many times our clients, they're like, well, we showed you've got a lot of space here. And I'm like, no. It looks smaller with all your stuff in it, so take some stuff out.
Also, I'll just say this. You know, you can look at your books and probably 75% of them you either read a long time ago, you're not actively reading, or you never even read in the first place. So donate those books to your local Goodwill, your local library, or if you've got a book sharing facility somewhere in your neighborhood, you know, get rid of them, declutter your home, and help some folks out.
Those are the best options, especially the book sharing stations. Those popped up through the pandemic everywhere. So give something back. You're not throwing away money if you're giving it to somebody else to read.
I agree. All right, next up, totally free ways to refresh your home.
You want to bring the outdoors in. So we're going into spring and summer. Go bring the plants outside. Bring in the flowers. Bring in any greenery. As the trees blossom, go pick a branch off. Make sure it's not your neighbor's. You'll get in trouble for that.
However, don't do that.
But bring that nature inside. Liven things up, make it a little bit more colorful.
I mean, we have so many roses out in front of my home. And so they just sprung up. Now, they are wild roses. Wild roses have thorns, but easy way to just cut those up, make them look nice for both outside and bring in some roses.
Exactly. So the next ones, you're going to want to dress up your walls.
Oh, now how can you dress up your walls for free? Johnathan, I'm going to get you on this. How can you dress up your walls for free?
So how many pieces of art or art type things do you think you have in your house that you have not actually put up or that you have in some sort of storage that you could actually take something you have like your photos, reframe, put that art in, move it to a different place? Gallery walls were a huge trend this year. So you can actually create a gallery wall with things you already have. A house we staged earlier this year, the woman had an amazing art collection. We needed to tone it down a little bit. So we went and we created a gallery wall of all the pieces because you find the ones with the coordinating colors, then you create a dramatic wow space that pulls the attention to some feature of the home.
And now if you are selling your home, you may not want to use photos of yourself. Is that right, or is that okay?
Right, you definitely want to take out any personal photos, anything like that, because that then is your house and they're just visiting you. Gotcha. You want to picture them living in your home. So let's say you've got a whole bookshelf of beautiful frames. Go take a book, find a magazine, something, reframe it, make it a collage, make it work. It's easy and it's free.
That is easy. So a gallery wall, awesome. And are there any other tips left you have to give to the folks? Use all your spaces. That's my biggest thing, is actually make use of every space in your home because it's real estate. You want to be using it because somebody else will. Yeah, I think that's really key. Again, I'm always flummoxed when I see homes where people have these spaces that they've cornered off and they don't ever use. I don't get it. But alas, Johnathan, you are always on here sharing such amazing tips. Thank you for coming on. Again, check out our website for these tips and some other of our previous videos. You can actually connect with Johnathan. We're going to share his social media in a second. I think it should be coming up here. If not, you can find him. Johnathan, where can folks find you? At Jsquared RVA on all platforms. We make it pretty simple, or at jsquaredrva.com. All right, so there it is, jsquaredrva.com. You can see his website. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook, all the different platforms. Stick with us. Got more news and weather after this break.